Hi, this is Phil, and welcome to number 9 of 11 of this series where we play as the UK, going down the study as she goes and reinforce something or other, reinforce colonies, I think, while accepting the French as allies and also the US as allies. This video shows the defeat of Italy and Germany. Right, so picking up where we left off, trying to get back into Calais. And succeeding. For a while. And then now we're cut off. Yes. At least the Americans have arrived in the pocket, and some French. But those troops were just not strong enough to withstand that German counterattack, so yeah, torpedoes always handy. Right, and starting the counterattack into Siam. And still pushing up through Italy. Attack's not going so well, but the have effectively managed to get into Bangkok, which is good. Nobody there. If we capture the airfield, then we can get some air superiority. Ooh, and more success in Italy. Right, and then send the Marines off so we can do another invasion. Because getting over the Po River will be difficult. Still using this North African army just as a defensive bolster. Yeah, Russia holding the Germans. Next focus, convoys gets be able to make destroyers better. Yeah, and attacking into Venice, try and get behind them. There probably is only Venice and Milan, and Turin, I suppose, left. Right, what's happening with that pocket? Yeah, always worthwhile getting those anti-tank weapons. Right, lots of people in there and we're out of supply, so try to decouple some of these and let the Americans, who seem to have gone in there in force, to defend that pocket now. Remember to unhitch them from the front line so they don't just, otherwise they just shuttle backwards and forwards. So there's no divisions on that. Attached to that front line anymore. And just pull them all back. Try and take Genoa again. And get that upgraded gun, upgraded there. So this is the new light cruiser, I think. Yeah, I think it's better to try and get a pocket. How many there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 divisions. So hopefully we can close that pocket out. Right, so everybody has come back. So we'll do a naval invasion into Rotterdam and try and open another front. So I generally don't like to use those as an offensive force, but just to keep the pressure on. Still quite a lot of green air. Oh, and the Americans have filled out that pocket, so that's good. So they can continue attacking through France. We will change our air from that northern France where we were. And move them out so they get better coverage. Yes, gone red while they're moving. And the naval invasion has started into Venice. And the Genoa battle's going better as well. '98, '99. Yep, right. So we're into Venice. Just need to keep the pressure on that division and consolidate it. Oh, and then Italy capitulated, which is handy. So we'll try and mop them up as quickly as we can. We still have air superiority. Okay, so that went reasonably well. But I don't have any front lines anymore. And no. Oh, we did. Let Belgium have Belgium. And there's another naval invasion going on in Northern Holland as well. Alright, and America's liberated Paris, handy. Yeah, so you just set in your front line. But we don't really want to be attacking to the mountains and then put another one on the west. So, yeah. I don't think we did the naval invasion because America got there first. Norway was liberated as well, from the look of that. So we will set our front line on the plains of northern Germany because they'll be the easiest to attack across. And let our boys get there. Yep, set an objective for Berlin. And here in Italy, basically, we just need to contain because there's just hills everywhere and they're really difficult to get across. Right, and here in Siam, we're pushing up slowly. There's no invasion of the Dutch East Indies, which is good. So we can move everybody. Yeah, they didn't manage to get the Philippines either, so we can move them into that pocket as well. All of these boys. We can all move in. Yeah, are they ready to go? Not quite. See if we can't skirt around the outside a bit there. See the Americans landing in force again. I'm not sure it's a particularly wise move to try and push through there, but some of them are out of supply. Right, so let's see how this pushing across the northern German plains goes. Looks pretty good to start with. Lots of green there. Right, and then move our planes up there as well. Next focus. Yep, so we've got air superiority in northwest Germany, so that's handy. Holding them everywhere else. Try and encircle them. Yeah, breaking out there. Yeah, there's not very much, and what does seem to be there looks to be quite weak. Okay, well, we're winning even though they've got more planes. Right, let's give that Italian push a bit of a go. Right, that worked. But they are putting in reinforcements, aren't they? Yeah, seem to be streaming quite well across northern Germany there. The Russians aren't making very much progress. Is that the Americans going to Greece? Yep, go for that rifle now. And go for the spiteful early. bit of a stalemate there, but those divisions do look quite short of equipment. And oh yes, so I've got a nice pocket of trapped Thai, Japanese and Spanish troops. So I think what we do now, we've had our reinforcements brought in, is we will try and break out of that Bangkok pocket. And try and encircle them on the isthmus. Because then there aren't any ports down there, so they'll all be out of supply. Yep, there we go. Just need to hold that. Yep, still continuing across Germany there. And I think, yeah, I sent these guys up to liberate Denmark. Yeah, that offensive did not go particularly well. And although those boys are out of supply, they did hang on. Yeah, AI allocated a lot of divisions up to Denmark, which we just needed to correct. Still doing reasonably well on the air war. Yep, 23 to 8, I think that was. Yep, slow progress in Italy. Oh, they're breaking out there. Oh yes, out of oil. So what are we doing? Yes, there's daily gains 16 against 12, so it should be enough. Superiority over Siam, still pushing up. Should be easy with that pocket. Right, I managed to contain that breakout. Yep, and just keep bringing them back into that isthmus because they do tend to flow around because of the Allies, but because we're not in the war, you can't attack across the Indian border. Made a bit heavy weather of closing out this pocket, but oh, and they've unbucketed themselves. That's not good. Oh, closed it again. Yep, still. Make sure we have enough of everything. Right, and now we can just close that one out. That should be quite easy. Done. Right. So just need to keep rolling them back. That attack seems to have stalled. Though the Russians do seem to be making better progress now. And are inching our way forward in Italy there. Yep, dispersed industry, not quite 43, but yep, just trying to set that up. So you've got the Indian Army on one side and the other second Indian Army on the other side. Sort of run out of which focuses are worthwhile doing really now. Well, Hong Kong, just for giggles. I think that's the end of Germany in Denmark. Okay, so that's still going on. Looks like we're just about to get Berlin. Yep, there it goes. Yep, and that's that. Danes, Denmark liberated as well. So we can get those divisions and pop them back on the front line. And set a new objective. Hopefully we'll meet the Russians halfway. Oh, no divisions allocated. There we go. Right, so last of the Kriegsmarine skulking around in the Baltic there. Oh yes, a nice big battle going on. Eight light, one heavy cruiser, two destroyers left. Right, that's gone. Yes, that was quite a big win, I think. Yes. 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 9 light cruisers and 4 destroyers. That'll be the end of the German Navy. Yep, those German units, some of them are very severely under strength. And if we can run around behind them and create little pockets, so much the better. Right, Yalta. I think we take that because of this scenario. We just want to win. We don't really, doesn't really matter what happens afterwards. So we'll stick with historic. Out of supply. We're all out of supply there. Is that because the Americans have turned up, haven't they? Oh, at least we've got a nice little pocket there, though. Oh, then we did manage to make a pocket. So he didn't manage to make very many pockets, but he managed to make one there. That's just a matter of pinning him in there while he runs out of supply. Right, so finally made some progress in Italy, but they're all out of supply. It's on the east there. Okay, doesn't seem to be anybody in front of us here, so let's try and exploit the gap. I still can see some of the Anzac divisions there are very, very light with equipment. Right, Poznan looks like it's the link between the two. Try and break that. And now it's time to break out of this pocket. Just trying to take out Siam because that's where most of the troops are. Oh. Okay, so it was a good little push there. So yeah, they're really in quite a tight pocket now. Keep remembering to upgrade the divisions to motorized. It's just a bit of a grind, this really. Trying to exploit gaps where we can see them. again, I would probably have made some more troops, given he got 1.42 million spare troops. But then again, we do have the Americans who have come across in force and are bogging up your supply, so maybe not necessarily worth it. 14 destroyers. Right, go. Right, that offensive went quite well. 4 divisions trapped in a pocket there. Right, and we finally met up with the Russians. So this is where it gets tricky, because again the AI will move divisions away. Right. And again, apart from the fact we're out of supply, with some of those divisions we just need to press on. Right, all those divisions are out now. Warsaw liberated. Yeah, that front's a bit big. But at least you got over the hills into Prague, which is more than we're doing. Okay, Siam gone. Excellent. Just mop up the small pockets. And basically try and rush for the sea. Ugh, okay. Okay, so that looks fine. So just a new front line, and then we can push on through the rest of Indochina. And start the next phase. Okay, so that's all gone. So U4, go somewhere else. And well, we're getting close to Vienna now. Not very much in front of us. It's just trying to go, yep, try to grab as many victory points as we can. So Vienna's gone. That advance is uncontested, near enough. They must be pretty close to capitulating now. Oh, and there they go. So Just need to mop up those few pockets, and then we can send everybody east. Yes, it's the non-German divisions still resisting. Alright, short of aluminium, but so we just get those from America. Yeah, bolster our aluminium production. So that's the end of that in the West. Next one is basically concentrating on Japan and China. Well, thank you for watching, and see you at the next one.